In today's first reading, St. Paul tells us that the love of money is the root of all evil. Do we love money? Can we live without money in the first place? Is loving money something so bad that we should avoid looking for money at all? Dear brothers and sisters, we all know that money is something very essential for all of us. Without money, we can't buy food to eat, we can't buy a house to live in, and we cannot just go on living because the whole economy of survival in this world is based on the return of money for value which we are going to buy. Then, what exactly is the Bible talking to us about when it says the root of all evil is the love of money? Now, in my opinion, I don't think seeking money or even desiring to get money is something evil. But then, when we look deeper in today's reading and even in today's gospel, when Jesus talks about a group of people who provided for the disciples and the apostles as they were moving around out of their own resources. So here we can see that what St. Paul and what Jesus Christ is deepening here is not merely the root of all evil, but what are we looking for in return when we serve in the church or when we serve in the ministries? Could it be money? Yes. Sometimes there are groups of people, some pastor somewhere or some leader of a certain religious group who has focused on money to be the thing they are looking for when they give their ministry. We have heard of people who have earned millions of dollars out of their preaching and out of the churches or groups which they have set up. Now, that could be one of it. The other thing is to understand money, not just by looking at the word money itself, but putting money in inverted commas. What do I expect in serving in the church? Am I expecting recognition? Am I expecting some power? Am I expecting some growth for myself? Whatever that is that I want to profit out of my ministries, profit out of my service in the church or for the people of God is somewhat equivalent to the love of money. So, dear brothers and sisters, today's call is a deep call. It's a deep call to reinvestigate all our intentions, the deep intentions we have, which will actually tell us why exactly are we doing the various good things or in our ministries, in church, or even for people at large. Is it motivated by some sort of a personal gain? Now, in the gospel, we see that the women who were cured, who were healed, somehow wanted to be with the group and wanted to give back what they received in form of graces with the provisions they gave to the group. And they did it out of their own resources. Now, the word own resources simply tells us that this group of people did it out of love. They were not doing it in expectation of anything worldly. They were not doing it out of expectation for any kind of benefit for their personal self or maybe even for their family. The word doing out of their own resources simply suggests they went out, did it out of love. So the essence of the message, dear brothers and sisters, is love the center of our services? Is love what motivates us to go and do all the ministry work in our parishes or at the church elsewhere outside even the parish? Now, if love is not the center of what motivates us to do something, then there is a hidden benefit we are looking for. St. Paul tells us that doing ministry work could be profitable. And he says that it's profitable only when we are aware what kind of profit we are looking for. So, like the women in the gospel, we should be looking for profit which is the graces of God, the relationship with God, the utter love that we are going to create with Christ our Lord Jesus and the people of God. Now, this alone can be real profit. Everything else is passing. Everything else is merely a kind of a money that we are looking for, because money can buy many things. Like money, power can buy many things. Recognition can buy many things. Personal gains can buy many things. So it looks like a dangerous thing. And many of us go on. When we dig deeper, we may find out that we have inner reasons for various actions and various contributions we have in ministries and in service at large. So how do we know? How do we find out whether these contributions which we are doing is out of love, pure love, or out of an expectation of some kind of a return, like a profit, like money, which we are looking for? So, dear brothers and sisters, I think the only way to find out is the test of love. The test of love of asking ourselves, why am I doing it? If I gain nothing out of this, if nobody recognized me, if nobody called out to me, if nobody said even a word of thank you to me, now will I be continuing to do it? Because my motive is the love of God and the love of man. My motive is to give back the graces of knowledge, the give back the graces of love, give back the graces of forgiveness which I have received from God as the only wanting desire to pass on my services. So, brothers and sisters, today it's a time to dig deep into our hearts, dig deep into our motives to find out, is it love? Love for the sake of love, or is it love for the sake of profits? We will profit. Yes, we will definitely profit if our heart is in building the relationship with Christ, if our heart is focused on building the relationship with the people of God, if our heart is focused on building the relationship with all of God's creations. Now, this profit is beyond money. This profit is beyond recognition. This profit is beyond anything personal that we can receive, to the extent that because love surpasses everything, we will go out of the way and use our own resources to provide. So, what are our own resources? Our own resources are all also coming from God Himself. He has given us skills, He has given us various kinds of capabilities, He has given us talents, He has given us a lot of blessing. Now, all these things are meant to be shared with. Maybe He has even blessed us with money. Even that is meant to be shared with those who are in need at the time when they need it. And all these gifts which we are given to us, it is out of love from God, and not only out of love, also with a purpose to benefit everyone in the world. So let us today find out, why am I serving the Lord? Why am I in ministry in my parish? Why am I in ministry in various capacities? Is it out of a love to profit something for my own self? Or is it out of love for God and a desire to share whatever I have received in the form of blessings and graces? Now, when we are able to do this, we shall profit, dear brothers and sisters, not just in money, but in graces. We shall profit, dear brothers and sisters, not just only in graces, but in the saving power and the relationship with our Lord and God, Jesus Christ. Thank you, and God bless you.